Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're gonna use and review this e.l.f. mystery palette here. Let's get started. Alright guys, this video is not sponsored in any way. It is just me and my opinions. So this is by e.l.f. because I could tell because it says eyes, lips, and face here, but it's really dark, so I'm not sure how well you guys are going to see that, but there's that. So I've had this palette for a little while now, and I've been going through like my box of makeup over there that I haven't used yet, and I found this and I thought I would try this today. Your girl had to do some digging in order to figure out what palette this was because I threw away the box way back when. I don't know why I did that. I just threw it away and forgot about it, and here we are. So I scrambled the internet here and I finally found the name of it. Now I could not find it on e.l.f.'s website anymore, and I think I bought this around Christmas time? Maybe? Somewhere around there. But anyways, so I had to do some digging, but I finally found it. It is the e.l.f. Spotlight Ready 50 color eye and face palette. And I could not find that on their website, so I just had to do a Google search and kind of just look around until I found it. It says eyes, lips, and face right there, but that's also in black, so you guys probably won't. There it goes. But there's that, so silly me for away the box. But it has a nice mirror in here and some pretty colors in there. But what's cool about this is, so you pick this up and you can move it out like so, and it has, if I don't break it before I use it, and it has blushes and bronzers in it. How cool. I can't believe I forgot about that. But I'm assuming the top row here clearly is the blushes, and then these are the bronzers, so we're going to be trying out all those things today. And also guys, this does come out just like that, which is kind of cool. We are going to leave that in there though for right now. I think I'll just do eyes first. But yeah, I had to really do some digging to find this. But it's kind of a cool concept, right? So the only thing I have on my face, well, I have several things on my face. I have the Wet n Wild Impossible primer here. I have the Wet n Wild tinted hydrator in the shade Porcelain on. I already did the base of my face, so we wouldn't take too much time. I also have the CoverGirl Expeditionist mascara on my lashes today, and finally I have, as always, the Pretty Vulgar Unchained eyeshadow primer till we use that all up. And then for the lips today, I have the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lipstick in the shade Champagne Showers. Whew, it was a mouthful. So I did all that before we started recording. So yeah, we're going to start with the eyes and then we'll move on to the face here. So for eyes, I really don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe something with these two like greens here, maybe? I don't know. From the looks of it, it has like a nice choice of mattes and shimmers in there. It's cool. You can definitely do a neutral look with this. I'm seeing a lot of neutral colors in there, which is cool. But I also like that they have pops of color in there as well, which is nice. So you can do kind of like either one kind of looks with this. Maybe I'll do blue. There's a lot of blues in here. This is hard. What do I want to do? I think what I will start with here is this shade right here, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. Now, these unfortunately do not have any shade names, but I'm going to try to use as many colors as I can for you guys. Check out pigment and blendability. Fallout does not bother me. Well, that's pretty. Alright, so here's how we're doing. I'm not sure how well that blue is going to come up on camera, but in person it is a very light, pretty blue. Now I am going to go in with the same brush here, clean it off. And I'm gonna go in with, I'm thinking maybe this color on the outer corner of my eye. So that's a little bit darker blue. And actually I changed my mind, I am gonna switch brushes here. Go with that one. All right, so that one in the outer corner of my eye, and both of those were mattes, by the way. That is like almost the same color as on my crease. Still a pretty color. It's kind of like a gray blue, like a smoky blue, if that makes sense. Show you guys when I'm done here. And honestly, guys, I look like I'm like all dressed up and ready to go out somewhere. And truthfully, you notice I have nowhere to go today, so we're just gonna look pretty around the house, which is just fine. All right, so there's that, and that's still a pretty color. Next thing I'm gonna do is go in with, I'm thinking this brighter blue right up here. So that one there. Also a matte. It's not as pigmented as I would have hoped. Maybe we can layer it. Alright, you layer it and it works out a lot better. It's been a long time since I've used e.l.f.'s makeup. And I do like their stuff. Alright, that's pretty, right? Just a little bit lighter than what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Go for that smoky look today. Alright, so there's that color. I'm not sure how well this is going to even pick up on camera. It is a very pretty blue. It's just a very light blue, kind of like not as pigmented as I would have hoped, but it's still pretty. Now I am going to go in with, I'm thinking this is shimmer blue right here, and I'm just going to use my finger here and just tap that on my eye. Ooh, these are nice and soft, by the way. You guys see that? Oh, that's nice. That is a nice shimmer. These are so soft too. Alright, so that applied wonderful. Beautiful. Now what I think I'm going to do for the inner corner of my eye here, as soon as I find a brush. There we go. So for the inner corner of my eye, I am thinking maybe, let's do this color right here. So it's kind of like a lighter pink, almost white shimmer there. I think we'll pop that in the inner corner. That's pretty. I layered it, but you can still see it. It does make it pop more, doesn't it? Ooh, pretty. We are definitely gonna have to clean up under my eyes just a little bit, but that's all right. It's definitely really cute. And then for a liner, I am gonna go ahead with, I'm thinking, so they give you like a couple different choices of what looks like different like shades of black down here. This one is just a matte black, this one's a shimmer, this one looks like it has a little bit of sparkle in it, and that one looks like it's a sparkle. And then that one right there looks like a sparkle. I think we'll just do this matte black right here. Alright. So I'm still working on my lining skills, but it's a good way to practice. Alright, that one wasn't the best, but it's okay. So here's the eyes when they're all done. Alright guys, I think we are done with the eyeshadow portion of this. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my eyes off camera here real quick, and I'll see you guys with the next step. Alright guys, so this is the eyes all cleaned up. It did not take too much cleaning up at all. The fallout was not bad on this, but I am going to save my thoughts for everything till the end. Now let's try the bronzers here. So I am going to just take this out. I always forget that there's like this nice mirror in here too, but it is nice that you can remove these too. So the bronzers, like I was saying earlier, are down below here. Let's just swatch them all. I'm going to go from this end to this end here. Alright guys, so I went from lightest to darkest here, and they actually did not swatch too terribly bad. There we go. Now you can see them a little bit better. So yeah, that's a bad swatch on my part, or a bad placement on my part, but they actually swatched pretty well. I went from lightest to darkest there, and I actually really like all of them. They're all very, very pretty. They're all super soft. They are all matte as well. I think what I am going to do here is maybe use this one right here. So that second one there, these don't have names either, unfortunately, but use the second one here, and we'll see how that looks. Oh yeah, she went on there very nicely. I am going to do that again and just kind of layer it a little bit more. Also guys, I wanted to say this earlier in the video and I forgot. If you guys can still hear those guys out there, they're still cutting trees kind of in my area, so I do apologize if you can hear on my camera. I hope they'll be done soon. Layering that one more time. Yeah, it's pretty. One more time. Alright guys, so there's that side. And there's that side. Very good. Very, very good. Alright, so now on this hand here, I will swatch the blushes from you. You get a nice variety of different blushes here. I'm going to go from lightest to the orange one here at the end. Ooh, the blushes are very soft too. Alright guys, so here are the blushes there. They actually swatched beautifully as well. I'm not sure how well they're going to show up, but they're right here. So yeah, they swatched beautifully like I was saying. I think my favorite's probably this one right here. The second one, that white one, there's almost like you can't even see it, but it's still pretty. I don't know how often I'll use this bright pink one or this orange one, but it will be cool around Halloween time if you got a specific look you're looking for, or if you're just in the mood to do something really bright on your face. That is cool too, you know. Guys, it depends on my mood, which way I like to go with my makeup. Sometimes it's tame, sometimes it's crazy, but I think we're gonna go with this one today. But they're all really pretty. Like I said, there's the tree guys. They are back. They must be done with their break. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's just put some on my nose today for the heck of it. Alright, then I'm just going to take my beauty blender here and just kind of blend this all out a little bit more. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. So I actually really liked how everything turned out. No longer a mystery palette. So my final thoughts on this palette is the blushes and, the blushes and the bronzers worked beautifully. And guys, I just realized this, I am a little bit of a ding dong. So all the blushes are matte, but I just realized that the one that I used, this one, and this one, all have like a little bit of sparkle to it, but it's actually not bad at all, so I do apologize about that. I had it in a different light and just seen them, but they're not really picking up on my face at all. So just wanted to add that in there, so I'm sorry about that. Definitely all pigmented, very beautiful, went on very nicely, blended out really nicely as well. Removable too, which is cool. Too bad that they couldn't add a highlight in this palette, like a little highlight spot. That would have been cool too, but that's alright. This eyeshadow palette actually this eyeshadow palette actually impressed me. I wasn't for sure how I was gonna think about it, but I really do like it. The colors are actually pretty pigmented. I do think you have to layer them a little bit more, but that shimmer that I used worked beautifully. Definitely a beautiful look that I've created here today. The blendability is also there in this palette as well with everything. I love this palette, and guys, if you're interested in this palette, I think you'll have to do a little bit of digging on it. I did not find it on e.l.f.'s website at all, but I did see it on Poshmark. If anybody has Poshmark, I do not, unfortunately, so I do apologize about that if you guys can't get to this right away or find this right away. But it is a very nice palette, so if you do happen to see it, I recommend you go and pick it up. Nice mirror in there as well. Alright, it took me a little bit longer than I'd like to admit to get that top eyeshadow shade palette back in there, but I did turn it around and was like, duh, Becky, it fits in there better now. But thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot. If you guys want to see more of me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button by hitting the little bell over there to see future uploads from me. We'd love to have you here. We have fun here. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day, and I will see you guys soon for another new video. Bye, guys.